For those who are new here, my name is Sheetal and I make plant related and health related content on my channel. Welcome to my channel. Friends, today I have got a few plants for you guys which did cost me very less. I got all of them 100 or below 100. I have got 9 such plants for you today, and yeah, let me tell you, I bought all of them in my local nursery. I didn't buy any of it online. If you go and check its online price, they are pretty costlier than the price I got them. Without any further delay, let's get started. So my first plant is this beauty, Sanseviera Fernwood Natural. If you stay in Pune, there is this nursery in Baner. I got it from there, and when I bought this plant, this planter was completely filled with this plant. I did repot it, I did propagate it because it was having so many plants in it, so I propagated it. Few of them I planted in this one. If you can see, few plants, I guess 1, 2, 3 plants I did plant in this pot with the another Sanseviera, and there is one more pot in which I did plant 2-3 plants. So that's how I propagated this one, and I made 3 plants with 1 plant. And like other Sansevieras, this one is also low maintenance plant. I forgot to tell you the cost of it. It did cost me 100 rupees, and which is a great deal because whole planter was filled with many plants. 10 plants were there, and I have propagated them, and I got 3 different plants just for 100 rupees. So you can think how much pocket friendly it is, right? Next plant is this Kindapsis pictus. Okay, I don't know exactly which variety it is, if it is Silver and Exotica or Silver Satin Pothos. I don't know what it is. If you see its leaves, few leaves has so much of variegation, silver variegation on it, and few leaves they have lesser variegation, so I'm not able to guess which plant it is. And this one also, I got it from the same nursery which I mentioned earlier, Baner one, and this one also did cost me 100 rupees. And its leaves, look at them, they are so pretty, and if you go and check online, they're pretty costly. This small plant will cost you like 200 or more than that, and this one I got for 100 bucks. So it's a great deal, and when I find such deals, I just grab them. Second plant. Let's move on to the third one, which is this bird's nest Sanseviera. If you see, this is the variegated variety, and this one also did cost me 100 bucks, and I got it from my local nursery only, which is very nearby to my house, and it did cost me 100 rupees. And if you can see, it looks so beautiful. I just love this plant. As I said earlier, like other Sansevieras, this one is also low maintenance. Just plant it and forget about it. It's not going to ask anything from you. It's a great plant, by the way, NASA recommended air purifying plant. So you should keep Sansevieras at your home. They are really great. So if you also find such plants with such low rates, then definitely you should go and buy them. Don't miss the opportunity. Fourth one, which is this beauty, Syngonium, pink Syngonium. I don't remember its exact name, but I call it pink Syngonium. If you can see, it has beautiful pink shade on its leaves. Older leaves become green, but newer ones are more and more pink. And this best thing of this plant is it's non-fussy, it's easy to care for. You can keep it in low light, you can keep it in bright light, and everywhere it will do great. Okay, and only one thing is there, if you keep it in low light, it's not going to show this much pink on its leaves. It will be more on greener side. If you want this beautiful pink color on its leaves, then you need to keep it in bright light. It doesn't go, sorry, what's wrong with me, not grow, it doesn't grow taller, or it doesn't vine also like other Syngoniums. This is the smaller plant. If you are looking for any smaller plant for your desk, this is the best thing to buy. and it did cost me 80 rupees. So this is my pink Syngonium. If you can see, it hasn't yet unfurled this leaf, but still one more is on the way. So it continuously grows. Let's move on to the other plant. So this is the next plant, Draceena majinata magenta. I got this plant for pretty cheap rate. You're going to get shocked after learning its rate. So this is the Draceena majinata magenta. This is tricolor Draceena. If you can see, if you notice its leaves, it has 3 colors, green, pink and grey, and it looks really beautiful. It gives you tropical vibes and it grows taller. If you have watched my previous videos, I had made a video about plants which can make great gifts, and this was one of them. And in that video, this plant was taller, okay, it was pretty taller, and it was like single stem plant, and it was growing taller and taller. It grows taller, but I didn't want that taller look. I wanted this one to branch, so I did prune it over here. I did prune it here, and after pruning it started shooting new growth, and it's getting 2 branches. So yeah, it's going to grow like this, and I wanted that look only. After cutting, I used that plant also. I used that stem and I have planted it in some other place, and I got one more plant. So let me tell you the rate of this plant. Basically, if you can see, it has 2 plants. I got these 2 differently. This was like this only. It was this smaller only, and this one is for 20 rupees. How much? 20 rupees. And this one was for 30 rupees, bigger one. Okay, and out of that 30 rupees, I did cut it and I made one more plant out of it. And so these 2 together did cost me 50 rupees. If you go and check its cost online, single plant will be like 200, 300, more, in fact more than that. And I got these plants for like 20 and 30 rupees. So this is the Draceena. So let's move on to the next one, which is this Philodendron burl marks. And this one, it's a smaller plant actually, so it did cost me lesser. It's growing continuously, it's shooting new growth continuously. If you can see, these all are from here, it's going to get new leaves. So this is Philodendron burl marks, and it did cost me 30 rupees. I have one more Philodendron in this pot, and this one also did cost me lesser. It's Philodendron Erebicin red. I don't know the exact pronunciation, so pardon it. And this one also, it cost me 40 rupees, but it couldn't survive. It's not doing great. It didn't survive. It's still there, but it's not growing. It did not shoot any new growth. It's been so long, and whatever leaves it's left with, they are also dying. So I doubt this is going to survive. And yeah, I have the bigger plant in this one. It's like 4 feet taller, and I have that. I have kept it in my balcony. I'll show you in some other video, or some other time I'll show you that plant. This one is doing great, but this is gone completely. I am just hoping it will survive and it will grow. I showed you 7 plants. I'm going to show you the next one. Friends, I have this one more plant which is below 100. I got this one for 60 rupees. This is Fittonia. It has such a beautiful foliage. It has so prominent veins on it, and I just love this plant. I have made a fairy garden and I wanted to upgrade a few plants in it, and that's why I got this plant, and it looks amazing in my fairy garden. So this is the next plant. You might have seen this plant in my previous video also. I did a video about my top 10 plants, and this was one of them. And this baby, it did cost me 80 rupees, which is a great deal, right? It's so big, and I got it for 80 rupees. By the way, this plant is Ficus MicroCapra. If you are willing to buy Ficus Benjamin, but you are scared to buy it due to the problems you will have to face with it when you keep it indoors, then you can go for this one, Ficus MicroCapra. It's pretty easy to handle compared to Ficus Benjamin, and it does great in indoors, because Benjamin in its initial days indoors it doesn't do that great, but this one is very nice, and this doesn't trouble you much, and it's a great plant to have. It gives you that big tree feel. And next plant is also over here only. This is my favorite Nolina palm, which is called ponytail palm as well. If you can see, this is such a beautiful plant. I just love this plant. It gives the look of pony's palm. That's why it is called ponytail palm, but basically it's not a palm plant. It's not from palm family. It's a succulent. It grows really taller in its natural habitat, but inside house it won't grow all that tall, okay? And this palm, Nolina palm or ponytail palm, the one which I have, I got it for 100 rupees, and I am thinking of propagating this one. If you can see this thing, I am going to cut it over here from its cortex. I am going to separate this one from its cortex, and I am going to plant it in some other planter, and I am going to make one more plant out of it. So friends, that's all for today's video. I have shown you all pocket friendly plants. They come in budget. All of them are below 100. If you like any of it, you can go and buy it for yourself. So that's all for today, friends. Let's meet in some other video with some other plant or other topic. Till then, bye. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.